Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us for our first ever Rising Stars Showcase. This is unscripted. This is from the heart. This is our first chance to really celebrate our committed up and coming leaders and visionaries. You hear a lot from me and Nick and Larry and others, but I think it's really inspiring when you can hear from people all across the world who have caught the vision and just kind of hear their heart, why they said yes, and then give you one or two nuggets of how they were able to achieve the next affiliate rank, whether it's 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, or beyond. And, we have a little saying here: if you get to 1 star, you get to 2 star. If you get to 2 star, you get to 3 star. Everybody's on their own journey. Everybody's taking a certain number of steps to get to their pinnacle, whatever goals they have. And this is just a really special opportunity to hear directly from those out there making it happen in their corner of the world. You'll notice I'm mobile. I'm out here in the cornfields of Indiana. My 14-year-old has a baseball game that just started. My 12-year-old is down in Kentucky with my wife at a baseball tournament. And this is just what we do, right? Life happens, and I think it's important we all make certain sacrifices if we're serious and committed here. So I am so excited here. Our first person that is going to, just for a couple minutes each, they're going to share their why, they're going to share their heart, maybe cast a little vision and give us one or two nuggets that's gotten them to their current rank. And we're going to start off with our girl, Donna Rainey. My goodness,
Yikes.
if anybody embodies heart, passion, fun, positive energy, it's this lady. She's just come in. She's an American. We'll start off with an American. And Donna, we're going to turn it over to you, young lady. Just speak from your heart for a few minutes to all these great people who are listening and wondering maybe what spark they need to get them to that next level.
Okay, thanks so much, Eric. Gosh, being first is kind of scary, but welcome to Texas, Liz. We love Texas. That's where we're from. Actually, this is the honest truth. I was a Clampett. So we were teased our whole lives about the Beverly Hillbillies, and my maiden name is Clampett. So I have been married for 41 years to Keith, and we have 5 kids and 9 grandkids. And the reason I tell you that is because that's my why. I love my family so much that I want to be able to help, support, love them with anything they need for. Well, I thought we thought we loved our kids until we had grandkids, and they're way better. But anyway, I had parents that were visionaries. They were entrepreneurs. They always thought outside the box, and so this is normal for me. Doing something that's not traditional. I was in relationship marketing for years ago, and we were successful. Some things changed like they do, and one of my other passions, besides, I didn't mention my kids are all adopted from around the world, but I love helping senior citizens too. So I started a company to help seniors in their homes, and we ran that company for 18 years. It was very successful, and I loved all the experiences. And we sold it, and I became a dementia care trainer. So I train people like fire departments, police departments, and mostly just do it for volunteer actually now. But um, during my time with my company now and then my consulting now, I've talked to a lot of people that are hospice patients, and they always talk about experiences. They never talk about what they owned, and if they can afford a company like mine, because it was all private pay. They probably had a lot, but they never talked about that. They talked about their families, trips they took with grandkids, or a wedding that they went to, or something like that. And so that always kind of stuck with me. So when we heard about Nilo Life through a friend, a good family friend, Ray Heron, shared it with me, and we got really excited because when we started learning more about what it offered, it was things that people already do. They're not having to buy some product that you're trying to convince them, that's going to save the world or something. These are things that we already do. So, that's pretty exciting. And I think that we all need to remember that my sister saved $80 a month on streaming services. that's something she was already doing anyway. So what I do, I'm trying to be careful about time because I know we have a lot of I can see a lot of wonderful people to speak. But I just talk to people. I contact people, from my contact list, emails, or there's so many people that you don't even realize that and you may run into them. And I just talk to people and then I listen. I love what Randy teaches about, listening for opportunities to share with people. But the thing about Nilo Life is you can share it with every single person because everybody goes to a hotel. Everybody, well, most people order nutritional supplements and things like that. So it's just wide open, and that's really fun for me because I like to talk to people, and I love helping people. But one of the things I wanted to say is I do honestly, I treat this like it's a $79,000 investment. I don't treat it like it's $79 because it is better than most $79,000 investments that I know of, and we've owned several businesses, so I can't imagine that you can invest $79, do stuff you already do anyway, talk to people, just try to help them, and then you have an income potential that's really unlimited. I get so excited every time I hear Larry share the marketing plan and or the revenue plan, whatever. I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I've heard it every single time. But I plan ahead every night. I plan for what I'm going to do the next day. And I always think that these owners probably think I have no life because I'm on every single call, every call. And maybe I've missed one or two, but it's because it's that important to me. And a lot of people can't be on the calls when you have the calls, but I understand that, respect that too. But we always have replays. It's easy to find them and to access them and to send them to people. I listen to calls when I'm at the beauty salon, when I'm at a ball game, anywhere I am. I've listened to calls. I listened to Nick yesterday when I was walking through Walmart, and because you get stuff right then that you might miss later, but the one of the biggest things I love is the music before, because there's all kinds of science about music and how much it helps people learn, and it puts people at ease. I use that a lot with my dementia patients, and so you guys have everything there for us. We just got to plug in, and you got to treat it like a real business. And one of the things that I do too is I get in my digital office every single day, probably 3 or 4 times a day, because there's so much in there that you can learn. You can dig into this side or that side, or you can learn more about different things that every day there's new stuff in there. And it's like if you had a storefront, a fruit stand or something, and somebody came up to you and asked you where the bananas are, and you were like, I don't know. That's how it is. Because if you don't know where to tell people to get those supplements, if you don't know how to teach people to get those digital experiences, then they're not going to get out there. So our whole group, we get in our back office or digital office, whatever, every single day. And
Donna, you are absolutely amazing. I think we're going to have you on for a whole Super Saturday training. You hit it all, staying close to the fire. You stay plugged in. You're busy, but hey, successful people are usually busy people, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have Donna back for a whole Super Saturday. Give her some love. Give her a high
thanks,
five.
guys. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, now we're going to shift over. We need your eyes to unmute yourself. We have got one of our Russian superstars, a guy that Nick and I have really come to love. Randy introduced us to him. Fanis Kabibulan. I know I mispronounced the last name, but Fanis, could you just in a couple of minutes, because we have to get through a lot of speakers, just share your why, your vision, and one strategy for success. Juraj, could you translate, please?
Sure.
Hello.
All right.
Hello, Eric. Hello, Nick. Hello, Larry. Hello, my friend. Hello, Uriah, Randy.
Hello.
Thank you very
All
much.
right.
Юрай, скажи, пожалуйста, что они попросили рассказать сегодня?
Окей, ты хочешь попитать, что они хотят от тебя сейчас, да?
Да, что мне сказать нужно сегодня?
Okay, hello to everybody. So Fanis wants to ask you guys, especially the owners, what do you want from him today?
Awesome. Juraj, could you ask Funis to give us one golden nugget, one strategy for success that's allowed him to go to 2-star, close to 3-star already with us?
Okay. It's very good, by the way, Eric, because I had only the ex-girlfriend from Russia, but but I can speak Russian a little bit, don't worry. Okay, Fanis, Эрик, хочу попитать тебя, чтобы ты сказал, как сделать success и как сделать one star, two star.
Хорошо. Самое главное, что нужно поверить, что мы здесь можем добиться успеха. Вот это самое главное. Спасибо, что меня познакомили с этим бизнесом. Юрай, Рэнди, Ник, Ларри, Эрик. Спасибо вам за величайшую возможность, чтобы работать вместе с вами в Nail Life.
Okay, first of all, he wants to say big thank you to Randy, Uri, to you, Eric, Larry, that he can be here in this company. And the first is important to believe that we can succeed here.
Несколько месяцев я искал разные компании, чтобы присоединиться именно к путешествиям. Я не хочу ждать, когда мне исполнится 60 или 70 лет, чтобы путешествовать. И мы приняли решение путешествовать, начинать прямо здесь и сейчас. И благодарю то, что появилась возможность участвовать в Nilo Life.
Yes, that he is very happy that, he can be part of the travel company, especially, and he don't want to lost and to wait until 60 or 70 when he will be, I think he's around 40, something like this. But, he wants to really act now and travel, and he decides to travel now and make money. So this is...
I love it. Well, listen, guys, everybody give Fanis some love. Russia, Kazakhstan are on fire because of his leadership. Fanis, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
All right. Nick, let's come back stateside. We've got a legend among us. People are going to hear more and more about his name. This guy, is just a vault of wisdom and experience. We're blessed to have him. I'll let you do the next introduction.
No, Mr. Jeff Stearns, excited to hear from you. Excited to hear, why Nilo, why you're here, what you're excited about. And like Eric said earlier, maybe one tip for people to come in and have success.
У нас есть партнер из Казахстана, Юрай. Талгат присоединился, Талгат присоединился, лидер из Казахстана. Талгат, я прошу тебя выйти на связь. Юрай, пожалуйста, помоги нам еще с переводом.
Thank you, Fanis.
Thank you, Fanis. Great job,
Fanis,
buddy.
пока-пока.
Салам алейкум. Всем здравствуйте.
Я понимаю по-русски немного. So,
Отлично.
Vault of Wisdom has never been used in an introduction with me ever, even on things that I know when I do know what I'm talking about. So I do appreciate the info, but here's what's where I'm at with it. I've been for inviting or for loving it. I've been using combination of love Liz's training, love Randy's training, love Jim Moyles' training. I'm local to Jim Moyles, so I've been lucky to get some personal mentorship from him. But, what I love about Randy's training that really helps me is when talking to somebody and catching up with people. And I know a lot of people. I mean, over 40 years, worked within 10 square miles of where I went to high school and been in the same house in that same 10 square miles for 35 years, So I'm kind of a local guy. And if I mention something that I'm interested in or excited about, a lot of people will listen. But Randy says, catch up on the conversations, which is authentic. And then later, a week or two later, when you mentioned this thing, it made me think of you, because the thing that I like about Liz's training is the video can explain it a lot faster and a lot more concise than I can. And that usually takes me longer to introduce myself than one of these videos. And then Jim Moyles, the thing I really appreciate, especially if on phone, and we need to be on phone, he has a very, very nice script for the three-way call and three-way combination. Three-way call and setup. So I've been enjoying that personally. I'm glad my wife's not watching this. I'm surprising her and taking her to Key West in the morning. And facts of life, $100 less a night. So 3 nights, $300 less than Expedia, $600 less than my Amex Platinum Travel, which is the only thing I've used for like 15 years. So that's real. Have an acquaintance that mentioned the supplements that, I see Holistic Doctor. That's kind of my way. They see Holistic Doctor as supplements top of line. And obviously the money's right on that. I appreciate Jim Moyles' curve of prosperity, where we're at in the company, where we are on the timeline of the company based on where we're looking in 10 to 15 years out. Fabulous. So other than questions, I'm thrilled, and I appreciate being able to help or give encouragement to anyone listening.
No, we appreciate it, brother. Excited to partner with you and work with you. I know that you're a legend. I know that the couple conversations we've had have been phenomenal, and I know that
a legend.
The future is bright, man. Exactly. Love it. Appreciate you, man.
Awesome.
And a lot of great talk about ownership behind your backs from Jim and Randy, by the way.
Well, that's good. That is good.
We pay them extra to say nice things. Thanks, Jeff. We're so blessed to have you, buddy. Okay, let's head over to Asia. My Asian brother, William Kwa, stayed up late to be on this Zoom with us. He kind of goes back and forth between China and Singapore. I've known William for a long time, and, I have so much admiration for our international teams because, the trading's not available yet. Some of the translations aren't always available, but that's what pioneers and visionaries do. They just make it happen. And William has been our first big time leader over in Asia that stepped up. He's 2-star, getting ready to go to 3-star. William, can you just share kind of your vision, your heart, and give us 1 or 2 tips or strategies for success, please?
Okay, thank you, Eric. Yes, hi, all the leaders in Nino Life. Yes, I'm good to be in Nino family. Okay, very good. Okay, so basically, I'm a Singaporean, but I live in Singapore and China. I live in China for more than 20 years, and I do certain business in China. So right now, I love travel. I love passing good memories. I love the happiness that I can get in the travel. So that's why I have been bringing people into the travel to travel with me. Whoever travel with me, I tell you, they will sure have a very great time because I love to make people happy. Okay, so basically, I saw Nino Life Vision. I saw every vision, and I know how big this company is going to go to in the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Okay, so that's why I'm prepared to join, and I'm already ready to start off everything, kick off in Asia. Okay, so basically, I just share a few thoughts. Is that okay? I hold every week at least 2 presentations. Okay, it's a live presentation, and every day I have calls with new friends. Okay, and also my leader as well. Okay, so like what I share you, if you are a part-timer, okay, you basically just share, okay, follow this sequence 3, 2, 1. Okay, so what is 3, 2, 1? So 3, 2, 1 is every day you have to talk to 3 new person. Okay, so every day you have to talk to 2 people that you already shared before. Okay, and every day you have to at least speak for 1 time the comp plan. Okay, so let's say if you are full timer, you will go 963. Okay, 9 new people per day, 6, okay, to follow up, and 3 comp plan. Okay, so that's how basically I train the team to get on every day. Okay, so although every day they will have like failures, they will have knock onto the wall, all these things, but at the end of the day, okay, they come back with me and they actually get all the negative energy out. Okay, because I will only give them positive energy. Okay, so let's go, Nilo. Okay, thank you, Eric.
William, that's awesome, brother. Listen, you're very special to me because I remember over a decade ago, we started in Asia. We had nothing. We had no product, no translations, no website. It was all air, but it was visionaries like you that attracted other visionaries and pioneers. And you could see it in your mind first in order to believe what was going to come. So appreciate you so much, brother. Staying up late. All right, Larry, let's go over to Israel.
Hey, Eric, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm honored to bring up this gentleman right now. He's under Randy and Randy's team, but they're building a big team over in India. And I just want to get his perspective because I know they've got a lot of great things going on. So I'm going to give the mic right now to Jonathan Perez. Jonathan, buddy, if you could just come on and share why you guys are excited about Nilo. And I know y'all are doing Zooms every single week. So thank you so much, buddy. Take it away.
But wrong country. It's Israel. It's Israel.
Israel. Did I say that? Sorry.
Jonathan, please unmute, share, brother. Excited to hear from you.
1 star in 1 day. I think he got the 1 star in like 1 hour. Thanks, brother.
Hi, everyone. Thank you very much, Eric. So I introduce myself. My name is Jonathan Perez, and I am 18 years old. Wow. And yesterday, I reached 1 star in Life. This is my first month in Life and network marketing. I think it's a crazy business, and it's growing every moment. I'm happy to be there, and good things are good to happen. We're going to succeed a big way. So, thank you for giving the opportunity to share. Thank you so much,
Jonathan. Thank you, buddy.
Jonathan, brother, 18 years old, never done anything like this before, already a 1 star. We celebrate you, brother. Very inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's come back to the USA here. We've got one of my favorite ladies in the entire world. She's always full of life, full of energy, super positive, always plugged in to all the calls, events. PK is what I call her, Miss Terry or Teresa Keating. Could you unmute yourself and share some love with us?
Thank you so much, Eric. That is so sweet. I'm going to cry. I am so grateful to follow all these amazing people. I mean, I'm crying at everybody's. I'm such a crybaby anyway. I'm out of breath. Okay, exactly a year ago in 2 days, June 9th, is when my life changed. And I know a lot of us were on that trajectory. And I met Eric, and I knew Nick peripherally from another business. But, and I haven't met you yet, Larry. I have met Randy. I'm just so grateful for the leadership. I think that's what really gets me out of bed every day, is just, I can't wait to get on these calls, even if, my team doesn't get on. Hopefully they'll get on the replays. But the main thing for me is just to follow the system. It's so dang easy. And I just know that getting to 2 star, my team helped me do that. And I'm so grateful. And now I'm really kind of picky at looking for the next round of people that I'm going to, and hopefully they're going to be European, because I am leaving for a European kind of, I don't know when I'm coming back. I know I've kind of been out of the loop, but I'm starting in France and I'll make it all through Europe. So I hopefully will meet a lot of those team members. And I'm just so freaking grateful to be part of this movement, as you call it, Eric. Thank you. Thank you. Go Nilo.
Hey, Terry, you're so wonderful. Why don't we have you on? So as you're looking for kind of your next, you said not just anybody. What are the characteristics, qualities of the type of people you're looking for right now at our infancy?
Self-starters. I don't really want to drag anyone along, so I start there. It's like, okay, are you motivated? First of all, does everybody want to help the 70% of Americans and globally that are really hurting financially? So that's the first question that I ask is, do you realize what's really happening in the economy? But I would say, yes, self-starters, motivators, they don't get down when they get their nose. So I'm kind of mini me's.
I love it. The more Terrys, the more beautiful the world will be. Terry, thank you so much for sharing your heart. That means so much. Nick, let's head back over to Israel.
Mr. Tom Gass, I met him on a Zoom a few weeks ago. One of the big reasons we're seeing so much growth and so much success in Israel. Tom, jump on. Share with us, why Nilo and what you see here with Nilo, not only in Israel, but also around the globe.
Hi, guys. Can you hear me?
Can hear you great.
Yeah. First of all, nice to meet you all. Such a beautiful faces all around the world. So I'm really glad to be here. And like Eric and everybody says, this is also a new experience for me. And the opposite of Jonathan, I'm 40 years old now. And I was introduced to this business. So it was like a new thing for me. I wasn't a travel agency before. And this is, of course, one of the stuff. I wasn't a traveler. So when my mentor, Max Finkel, came to me with Randy and they offered me this opportunity, I was jumping on because, $79, it's like 300 shekels in Israel, which costs to eat a breakfast in a local coffee shop. So it's nothing. And I travel at least 3 times a year. And I have a lot of friends that travel at least 3 times a year. So I was like, yeah, it's a great opportunity. So I was jumping on this for not knowing what I'm going to do. And yeah, after 1 week, I'm of One-Star affiliated. And it feels great. And it feels great to meet all the people all over the globe. And like, I already won, I already won before we even started the business. So my experience is really great. And Randy is super, super great to us here in Israel, especially to me. And for me, it was like I was introduced to Randy like 2 years ago by Max. And I was like, oh, okay, this man is speaking so quickly about the stuff I don't even know, And suddenly, suddenly a few days ago, he was like sitting in Tel Aviv in this room, and I was like 2 feet across him. It was such an excitement to hear this man and talk about. And yeah, we're fully charged here, and we're going to, and we're already building this business from scratch. And some said, yeah, we don't have some translations, and we don't have some stuff yet ready in Israel, also like in United States. But yeah, it's coming, only the travel thing, it was a great thing. And I want to share with you an example with a friend of mine, a rich one. So we have a hotel in Israel, which called 6 Cents. Yeah, 6 Cents is one of the best hotels now in Israel. So a weekend in this hotel is cost about 25,000 shekels. So it's about, $8,000, something like this. And I was like, wait, man, come to Nilo Life and see. And we found the same deal, 10,000 shekel less, like $2,000 less for the same weekend. And I was like, man, you paid for the Nilo Life for 3 years now, So you're using Nilo Life for free for 3 years. So it's, the small opportunities like this, you just need to share it. You don't need to be some super smart or something like this. You just need to let the people see this opportunity, to like, come see. And it was like, okay, I'm traveling at least 3 times a year. So yeah, with one trip, I saved to me 3 years. It was like constant enrollment.
Awesome.
So yeah,
great job, buddy.
Just share it, share the experience, share the stuff, and the people will come along. It's easy as that.
I love it. It's good to see you, brother.
Now we're going to
Great to see you guys.
Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate
Now
you.
we're going to go back over to the United States. We got an incredible lady I'm going to bring up. She is a 2-star already with the company and under the amazing Lila. So right now I'm going to turn it over to Carla Moss Johnson. Carla, if you'll just unmute, tell everybody why you're running so hard at Nilo Life and what you love about the company. Thank you so much for being with us.
Well, I love the company. I love the leadership to start with, and the vision of the company. And I really don't know what to say. I tell my people I'm an advocate of having your own business. And I ask you, I say, where can you start a business for $79? You know, I mean, really, how can you do it? And it impacts so many areas of your life. So I'm so impressed with what you're doing here. The fact that we have access to travel, to wellness, you know, and actually learning and becoming better people, you know. I guess that's what kind of inspires me, because I tell them, I say, Nilo Life aspires to be more than just a membership for us. I say it's a movement that empowers us, and it also positively impacts the world. So I guess that's it. And I tell them, I say, worst case scenario, I say, you're going to come here, you're going to save money on what you're doing, what you're already doing. I say, worst case scenario, you're going to make some money. And
Carla, that's so awesome. I mean, you don't just get lucky and become a 2-star, right? You've had to sponsor at least 2, help them do the same thing. So let's say you're a brand new person right now. It's like, I signed up. What's like the best advice for a brand new person? Like when you bring somebody in, what's the kind of the first thing you want to do in those first 24, 48 hours when they're usually the most excited that they'll be?
Well, a lot of times, like I think it was Donna Rainey, she was saying that to go in and get to see your back office so you can let other people know what's there when they ask those questions, and you can guide them to what they want to do. Other than that's one of the most important things, other than just introducing it to people, you know. And I try not to explain too much. I say, you know, just take a look at it, you know. You can't lose, you know. Worst case scenario, you know, you started a business, you know.
Love it. Carla, you're amazing. Love your positive energy. You get the vision. We're so blessed to have you with us as well. Okay, we got one more for today. We'll do this more and more often. We'll bring more countries on, more up-and-coming leaders. It's been a great first one. I love that it's raw and real, and people are just speaking from the heart. Talgat, has anybody here been to Kazakhstan? I've not yet, but I can't wait to go. Talgat, can you unmute yourself, please, and just share your heart and a strategy for success with people, brother?
Талгат, тебе слово.
Всем привет.
Hello to
Так, минутку,
everybody.
свет. Так, меня не видно, да? Тут у нас уже
Тебя плохо
9
видно.
вечера. Сейчас, минутку.
Не видно вообще.
Сейчас, подождите минутку.
Because it's dark there, they have already night in Kazakhstan.
Еще раз всем добрый вечер. У нас уже вечер. Хочу всех поприветствовать, кто в этом зуме. Хочу поблагодарить основателей. Меня
Okay,
зовут Талгат, я из Казахстана.
his name is Talgad. He's from Kazakhstan, and he wants to say hello to everybody here in this Zoom, and he wants to really say big thank you to the owners.
Мы вот в Казахстане начали этот бизнес, нас пока немного, но мы, как говорится, в начале. Самое главное, мы верим в бизнес, в Nilo Life, где каждый может путешествовать, круизные направления выбирать. Также здесь продукция хорошая, которую мы будем также в будущем заказывать. И также трейдинг. Мы ждем также и трейдинг, потому что мы любим криптовалюту.
Of course, all the Russians, they love now to work with the cryptocurrency, so they love trading. But yeah, so he said that it's like a huge beginning. So they just start now a little bit. They have just few people, but he believes that they will do crazy business very soon. And also that he is happy what kind of products Nelo Life offer, and they are very good. So, and he said like something like the future is bright, and he's looking again forward to for trading because he loves cryptocurrency.
Да, и в этом году, надеюсь, мы встретимся и сделаем общее фото и построим в этой компании на Life огромную структуру во всем мире. Еще раз благодарю от всей команды казахстанской. Казахстан алга.
Казахстан, братан.
Казахстан вперед.
And he hoped that he will meet you guys, that you will come maybe in Kazakhstan, and you will take photo with his team, and you will build with in Kazakhstan a huge structure, and not only in Kazakhstan but everywhere on the planet. And he wants to say big thank you.
Thank you, Todd. God, everybody, welcome. Thank you so much. Okay, friends, I got a few last words here, and I'm going to turn over to Nick to kind of close it out. So, hope you enjoyed this, right? It really gives you a true international feel. Sometimes, we get caught up in our own corners of the world and, kind of forget there's this big old world out there. And that's what Neo Life's all about. It's all about bringing great people together from all over the world for a worthy ideal that can change their lives, the local communities, and the greater world for good. And a tremendous thank you for everybody that participated. It's never easy to get on a global Zoom and share. There's a couple of themes you probably noticed that I want to reiterate real quick. Number one, you notice they're all positive energy. Think about the people you really want in your life. You got people that walk into a room and they just light it up. And you got other people, they walk into a room, I call them dimmers. It's like the light, like, oh man. So obviously positive people willing to dream, people willing to step out on some faith. They all have that common ingredient. Notice, especially outside the USA, very little translations. The life trade isn't even live yet. They don't have a life shop yet. Yet they've caught the vision and they're attracting other visionaries, other people who want more out of life to be a part of this in the beginning. Okay. The other thing you'll notice, they keep it really simple. Now here's the deal. I always tell people it's not always an easy business, only because so many people are addicted to the opinions of others. They don't want to be told no. They don't want to be rejected. But I also say it is a very simple business. And you heard this common theme. They're hosting live events. All these people are almost always on all the calls. They're doing their own Zooms. They're doing their own training. Some are even making their own materials in their language while we race to catch up. So they are able to just have this uncanny ability to just make it happen. They don't wait for things to be perfect because they know 1 year from now is going to be a lot better than today. Heck, 1 month from now is going to be a lot better than today. 2 years, 5 years, 10 years as Neo Life becomes a household name and brand. So I hope you picked up just a few nuggets. I hope it eliminates some of the excuses we sometimes have here, because you have people in parts of the world where $79 US doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a lot of money in certain countries. And yet they're willing to step out and make that investment in themselves for a brighter future. So those are just some of the common takeaways I saw. Nick, I'm going to let you bring us home, buddy.
No, love it. Just to echo on it. I mean, what we're about here obviously is building community, building family. And there's nothing more powerful than having family and community all around the globe. It's incredible what can happen when you have like-minded people that are in your backyard down the street, that are in, across country, but they're also across the ocean and across the globe. And it's been my favorite thing about what we've done here in this industry is that you can create friendships, long-term family members around the globe. And we're less than 2 months old, right? We're just getting started. So excited to keep this thing growing. Thank you guys so much for jumping on. We love you all. Cannot wait to see you guys more on Zooms. Cannot wait to see you in person, and continue to grow the family and help everyone have success and save money. And let's go, Nilo. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great day.
Bye, everybody.